What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Last time, we explored around Hateno Village proper and then made it to the Ancient Technology Research Lab, where we got acquainted with the rather young-looking Purah. We had to do a little bit of an errand for her, but in exchange we managed to unlock some extra functionality within the Sheikah Slate. Specifically, the camera, as well as the compendium, and the photo album, I guess. In this episode, we have some rather interesting pictures here throughout all different areas in Hyrule that was left, well, by Princess Zelda. So, exactly what these sorts of things could mean, well, we're gonna need to head on over to Impa to understand that. However, before we do that, there was a noticeable lack of combat. And also, we have various different things that we need to take pictures of in order to fill out this compendium. There's plenty of materials that need to be added, and we do have a lot of different things here. Like, we can just hold these, drop it off, and then take a picture of it. So, there's any number of things that we can just do that for. As well as these different weapons as well. So, there's any number of ways to actually take pictures of these sorts of things if we manage to actually obtain them. Oh! I don't think that counts. It does not. Damn it! Yeah, that's the other thing, is that you kind of have to do Pokemon Snap right here when it comes to getting various creatures, because not everything's going to be, like, super easy to get, especially if it is a creature. Creatures are especially going to be hardest to get, but nope. That's a good picture, though. So yeah, also trying to take pictures of enemies is going to be super fun. I guess certain materials don't necessarily need to be photographed, though. But it is important to remember that you do have other runes. So, yeah. Gotta remember that. But anyway, we need to make sure we make our way down to where these monsters are. So, if we can head on down to Hateno Beach, we should be able to do just that. And Hateno Beach is just right down here. Yeah, trying to get a picture of something really tiny is going to be rather difficult. Hey, but I got it. And then, Worn Dharma is rather rare, because you only really see it in rain. Gotcha! So yeah, trying to get any number of different creatures like that is also going to be, well, rather tricky. Especially if you're just going at things very quickly like I am and taking no precaution to trying to hide myself using stealth. Let's see. I mean, there's a shrine out over there. There's a few ways I could probably go and reach it. Hightail lizard. Yeah, and you can definitely tell whether or not it's... Oh, jeez. Stalfos. An actual Stalfos this time. with a Stalfos arm that I can also take a picture of. Yeah, there's a ton of things to take pictures of, so the camera might be a bit obnoxious right now, just because there's so many things to try and grab and just take pictures of. Well, that's just an acorn right there. Not sure why that isn't technically included. But people did mention that there were a ton of monsters on the beach itself. And I see something over there. Yes, very menacing as I'm taking a picture of it. Pretty sure they all technically count as... as similar enemy types. Okay. And also... Bokoblin arm. Yeah, again, I get that... Ooh, a dragon bone Bokoblin spear? Hello. That is actually not a bad weapon to have right now. Drop this arm so I can get that. And then materials. Again, there's always just so many just Boko materials that I don't really feel bad selling some of them. Ooh, that may be what people were talking about. And there's definitely Lizalfos. Blue Lizalfos. That I can't really see. I mean, technically, like, I can take a picture of it from here, and it will count. But it's also kind of useless, and maybe by the end, I kind of want to have, well, a nice bit of, well, I want to be proud of all the pictures I've taken and don't want to just cheap out on everything. But yeah, that's where the monsters that people are. The heck? That's a lot of birds. That's a lot of birds. Are all those seagulls? Huh. And it looks like there's something way out over there, too. Oh! Oh, wow! Okay, man... I'm not sure if... Kind of want to... Oh. There we go. Kind of want to go out there. That is something that I very much want to actually see. Yeah, it doesn't look like Kass wings are anything. Ooh, I definitely want to... Oh! Gotcha! Iron shell crab. Well, I at least got something. Ooh! What's the best way to get out there, though? Not exactly a fantastic way. I'm gonna have to go face off against some Lizalfos. Oh, okay. That looks like just a Korok location. Yeah, I mean, I want to try to not just constantly use Cryonis, but I think Cryonis is going to be the way to go about this. So that. And then got ourselves another one of these things. Oh, geez. Let's just put this down. Try to land it. Damn it. Yeah, there's no way that I'm able to get this over here normally. Damn it. I might just need to do that, so that way these things have, a way to just kind of stay in place. In which case... Okay, that ought to stop a moving rock. I would like to get to Impa at some point today. But there's a few important things. Perfect. Okay, so now that we are at least a little bit closer... Line it up. Yeah! Got ourselves another Korok seed. However, where we need to go is... Yeah, right over there. And that is... Ooh, that is actually a lot further away than I thought it would be. I mean, Cryonis is still a thing, and there's no reason that I can't get over there. Especially if I kind of use my paraglider to help cover a bit of the distance. Ooh, that is quite the ways. But, you know, sometimes it's better to just try to sidetrack. I would like to get done with... Wow. 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 Just all of these things just going into... Power of the Wii U, everyone! Remember, this is the Wii U version and not the Switch. Alright. Also... Gotta take pictures of literally everything. Okay, but where I want to go... is going to be quite the traversal to reach. Thankfully, it's not really all that big of a deal. Especially since there's, like, very limited area for me to... Damn it. To really do that. Unfortunately, whenever that happens, that's just a waste of time. But I can still make it with very little problems. Plus, there's that shrine out there, but... Ooh, do I want to take the time to go and do that? Well, I might. But, instead, we are going to take the time to go all the way over here. And you can hear an accordion playing. I don't think that counted. That one did, though. Alright, cool. I got seagulls. The rats of the sea. But anyway, go ahead and climb up here, and we'll be able to see the source of this accordion. And I don't think, yeah, named like NPCs or whatever aren't going to be like photographed unless it's for a specific quest. But we have ourselves a very interesting character right here. Why, hello! I certainly didn't expect to see anyone else up here. That there, on your hip! No, I'm sorry, it's nothing. I didn't mean to pry. So, this is actually our first instance of a Rito. Yeah, let's maybe not insult him. No worries. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kass. I'm a bard traveling this land in search of ancient songs. Have you heard of the ancient songs of Hyrule? Ancient songs? Ancient songs. Songs that sing the praises of a hero who beat back the calamity in an age past. This oddly shaped rock pillar we're standing on is the subject of a song. Would you like to hear it? Yeah, sure.
Oh.
As you wish. My cash? Could it be a hidden stash of money? If it were left by the ancient hero that defeated the calamity 10,000 years ago, it must be a big amount. Good luck figuring it out. May the light illuminate your path. So Kass is very interesting. You will see him scattered throughout Hyrule, kind of like Beetle. However, Kass will always have a shrine quest for you to figure out. Or maybe it's a side quest. Yeah, it's a side quest, actually. So, I guess not everything. I know there are some shrine quests that he does, but I guess sometimes it's just various different locales throughout Hyrule that are rather interesting. My cash is at 17 of 24. This rock will point towards its retrieval. So, this rock points over that way. Something about 17 to 24. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Now I'm not 100% sure. I don't think I ever really went to solve this one. But it's still a quest for us to try to figure out at some point in time. Oof. I am not sure I want to go all that way. And I think I know what that leads to, and I kind of don't want to do it, if that's what I'm thinking of. So in the meantime, it's nice to wait to introduce Kass, but I think for now, we are going to go ahead and head back on over to Kakariko Village. Okay, I mean, at the very least, this also gives us an opportunity to take lots of pictures. I forget. What things are what? What things are what? We can also take various pictures of all the different equipment that we have. Unfortunately, it's usually tends to center on the shield. And you also can get the bow as well. But usually it's best to try to unequip those. Yeah. Unfortunately, to try to get any of these, yeah, kind of hard to try to do. And I may do a bit more of that off screen. That way, there's just a bit less needing to do that. But also, Cuckoo! Turn its head away, but whatever. Doesn't need to be all the prettiest pictures. So anyway, our next destination is to go and talk to Impa. So we'll just fly on overhead and talk to her. Huh. I heard Purah was giving you the runaround, but you seem just fine. Now then, let me see.
Oh.
Aha! This is without a doubt the camera that Princess Zelda used 100 years ago. It could be that if you visit the locations within those pictures, you will be able to restore some of your lost memories. Come back here once you have tried going to at least one of those locations. There is something I wish to give to you. So we have ourselves, well, an objective for this. We need to head to all 12 of these locations. And if we do, it will trigger a memory. There are various memories that are scattered throughout the course of the game. You'll see that there are 12 memories in pictures, but 18 memories total. Some memories we will unlock over the course of just the main story. So not everything will be associated with going to these different locations. However, it is still important that we go to these locations in order to kind of get a more fuller story between Link, Zelda, and just what the Kingdom of Hyrule was doing about 100 years ago. Some of these have a lot more landmarks than others to try to figure out. Like, this one just shows Hyrule Castle just right there. So, it can be kind of interesting to try to get to that. However, to get through all of these is not going to be easy. One of them in particular is going to be super difficult to try to reach. So, that's going to be a lot of fun. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Instead, that is just going to be what our main destination is going to be. Or at least in terms of trying to get to these memories. So, once we've unlocked more of Hyrule, we'll actively go out and try to search for them. But... Oh, it's you! Great timing! I have some news. I did some more research regarding the Great Fairy Fountain, and I have a lead. I already know the spot where it's ideally located. It's really hard to get there. Even if it's just a picture, I'm dying to see it. I mean, I can help you out with that. I knew it! I just knew there was someone like me nearby who appreciates true beauty. Sadly, I can't pin down the exact location of the Great Fairy Fountain. I haven't put it all together yet, but there's a suspicious place I have my eye on. In fact, I was about to head there now. Would you like to come along? Sure. Great answer. Just as I expected from a fellow beauty connoisseur like you. Alright, then follow me. Okay, so now we have to find the Great Fairy Fountain. Also, we have enough spirit orbs. And so we've already done 2 heart containers, so this time, let's go for a stamina vessel. So yeah, the stamina vessels won't give us a full stamina stamina wheel. It will instead only give us part of a wheel. Yeah. Which, I mean, is still pretty decent because it allows us to run and climb for longer periods. So it's still very nice to try to improve every now and again. Nothing else, that just allows us to run further without needing to recharge. Now, thankfully, I know exactly where the Great Fairy Fountain is, so we don't really need to do this. Damn it, it ran away. I'm gonna get a picture of that, but whatever. It's gonna be kind of difficult to get pictures of all of these. It's our guy. Still trucking along, I see. I mean, he's basically just... Oh, I guess he's tired out. So tired. Hills aren't easy for old foggies like me. Sorry, but I don't think I can go on. The Great Fairy Fountain should be along the path that leads past the shrine. And that's what I've been told anyway. I'm completely out of breath. This always happens right around here. I think I better rest for a bit. You go on ahead. And if you find it, don't forget to get a picture. So, yeah, pretty simple. We've already gone to the Great Fairy Fountain, so it's not like this is really that big of a deal. But it is nice to get a couple more pictures. Again, once we filled out a lot of stuff in this compendium, getting pictures is not going to be anywhere near as obnoxious as this. But we have the Great Fairy Fountain. So take a picture of that. Apparently I can't take a picture of fairies. Which kind of sucks, but oh well. A lot of these things seem to have respawned, though. There's not really a reason to go and see the Great Fairy at this time. I don't need to upgrade anything. Go ahead and take a picture of this carrot. Again, this will become less annoying later on down the line. But until we've, like, gotten a lot of the more common items out of the way, it's going to be kind of annoying. Oh, dough. And it looks like a buck. Yeah, some bucks over there, too. Neat. Okay, so now that we have taken a picture of the Great Fairy Fountain, let's go ahead and return back to our friend. Thankfully, he has not gone back down to in front of Impa's house. So that's nice. But I guess this is just once you have the picture functionality, if you have not traveled over to where the fairy fountain is, this is your way, the game telling you, hey, this is where the fairy fountain is. Someday I hope I can see that place spoken of in whispers, veiled in mystery, the Great Fairy Fountain. Oh yeah, I found it. You found it? Really? Are you serious right now? And if you are, then where's the picture? You remember to bring the picture, right? Right here. This is the Great Fairy Fountain? It's certainly beautiful, but I thought it'd be more sacred and elegant. Well, I'm impressed you found it. I want to give you something to show my appreciation, but I don't think I have anything on me. I know! Is there a place you've been seeking? I've traveled all over Hyrule, so I might be able to help you find it. You recognize anything? A large gate with a snowy mountain beyond it. Oh, I know that place. There's a big mountain east of this village. It's called Mount Lanayru. At the base of Mount Lanayru, on the west side of Nadra Snowfield, lies that gate. I'm almost certain. I'm glad I knew about that location. I suppose my help was useful then. Okay. So that is what Pigondo will help you. He will help you try to find various locations that are associated with, well, Zelda's pictures. So he said it was towards the base of Mount Lanayru. Kind of around the snowfield. And thankfully we can talk to him again to just refresh where it is that he's going to tell us. Okay, so Mount Lanayru, west of Nadra Snowfield. And interesting that he mentions dragons right there, but that isn't necessarily what we need right now. So it's west of the Nadra Snowfield. So it's likely around here. Maybe not the chest. We'll go with a star. So we'll try our best to maybe head on over there. Unfortunately, it's quite a distance away from anything that we've encountered up to this point. So that's great. But it is kind of where the game is kind of leading us towards. Unless we wanted to try to head on over to the Sacred Beasts. which we will try to get to those in due time, but there's just so much to do around here that it's impossible to just kind of let it go. At least to start. There's a lot of things that we need to do, so I suppose we will try to make our way on over there. Well, actually, the best way to do it might just be through the fairy fountain. I know we have our horse. I've not forgotten about Hinawa. But I don't think there's really too many good trails for Hinawa to travel on. So it may just be better to go on foot for the time being. Hello. Okay, this is very interesting. So this is actually the location of a shrine. But something is preventing it from coming up. I'm not entirely sure what is preventing it. Take a picture of the armored carp. So this is very interesting indeed. We'll be back here later. Go ahead and put a star icon here. That way I know this is a point of interest, even if I forget exactly what its usefulness is. That's a pretty awful picture. Damn it. Damn it, it keeps going to the nightshade. Damn it. That's the problem when you want to get a good picture. Sometimes things are not quite easy. You really can't be crouching to take a picture, which also kind of sucks, but hey, what are you gonna do? Okay. Well, we scared off all the deer. Go us. Alright, but where we want to go is basically over this way. Is this? No, it's not quite to where, we were at before. Oh, hey. Go ahead and take this, put it down, and push it in here. Come on. Come on. Okay, let's maybe try to do it at a better angle. Damn it. Come on. Come on. I can do this. There we go. Pretty obvious that was a Korok. Alright. So we have quite a ways to travel, and this is new territory for us. Lanayru Road, West Gate. But it's actually, well, right over there. Although, there's a person right over here. Do I want to do this? Yeah, let's do this. Around a year ago, I was walking along the road here at night when I suddenly saw a blinding light in the sky. When my eyes finally adjusted, I found myself looking at a shimmering object floating overhead. I couldn't look away. Next thing I knew, I was bathed in light. When I came to, I woke up in a bed covered in sweat.
Oh?
What do you think about that? Sounds like a dream. At first, I thought it was just a bad dream. But the bed I woke up in wasn't my bed. It was a bed full of liquid in an empty room. And when I looked in the corner, there was a weird glowing device. And when I touched the device, I was overwhelmed with the feeling of familiarity. When it came to, I was here. What do you think about that? Does the story sound familiar? Hylian champion. Your story ends here, hero boy. Yep. Reason I want to do this. Camera. So I can take a picture of the Yiga. Oh boy. Thankfully I have spears. Okay, cool. We can then take a picture of the bananas he left behind because, again, Yiga are overly obsessive with bananas. And the sickle. So I'll grab that, grab this. Is there any sort of weapons I can get rid of? Not really. I kind of like everything, and the sickles aren't really super great. But we do see a gate right here. Now, the interesting thing, though, is that this isn't quite the gate that we are looking for. I'm also going to need to get rid of some of these. What we are looking for is this view with the mountain range right there. And this isn't quite where we need to be. But it is a start. Because we can see Mount Lanayru right over there. So that is ultimately our destination. Jury's out whether or not we'll actually reach it, because we are starting to run low on time. Take a picture of the blue bokoblin right there. Looks like there's another blue bokoblin. Yeah, I think maybe we'll just take down these bokoblins and call it a day. I'm kind of on a little bit of a tight schedule right now, but... Okay, just stabby stab stab. Stabby stab. Alright, cool. Take a picture of your club. And then claim your stuff. Okay, well, now that we've taken care of them. Money. Yeah, the Boko Spear is not going to be super helpful. And honestly, I'd kind of like to save my Sledgehammer for maybe something a bit more helpful. Like, oh, I don't know. Giant rocks? I see something out over there. Is that another? Yeah, it's another blue bokoblin. Lots of supplies, though, that they kind of leave behind. Alright. Spiked Boko Spear. Did I not? Apparently I didn't take a picture of this. I guess it was a slightly different Boko Spear. Which again, there's all sorts of different variations. Ooh, a chest. So, kind of need to be on the lookout for things. Shock arrows! Nice! So, arrows that give an electrical discharge. Neat! The Lanayru Promenade. Okay. Well, we've at least reached something of worth. Lots of places for us to explore. What is... Oh, geez. And the Lizalfos have found us. There we go. That's better. Oh, boy. I have my woodcutter axe, not my spear. Unfortunately, they all have spears. Ow. Okay, there we go. Kind of hoping I could get to bullet time. Ow. Okay, grab one of these and take him out. Okay, monster parts don't seem to be super helpful in terms of the pictures. What is that over there? There's an orange glow that I saw that... Yeah. I'm not entirely sure what's causing that. Kind of reminds me of the color of a shrine, but... I think where we're going to want to go is just... ahead here. Better to just do this than to worry about going full-on Cryonis. Go ahead and take a picture of these sea snails. And actually, yeah, I can just run through this. Okay, yeah, I am pretty much running out of time. Oh, jeez, and there's more bokoblins. There's also... This area is quite expansive. It hasn't been lost on me. We are trying to reach a specific destination, but this has a lot to it. So, we may be back to explore it more in detail, but I need to go ahead and call it a day here. So, next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. We are going to try to continue going down this path and see if we can't try to locate where this picture is in relation to the entirety of Hyrule. It's pretty close to where Mount Hylia is. But if we follow along this path, it should be right where we put this stamp. It's still going to be a bit of a ways to travel, though. But it shouldn't be too difficult to reach that point. So until next time, everyone, take care.